Okay, hey everyone. Welcome back. So I've been cooking. I've been stewing thoughts. If you're a bit confused, I've been learning Unity over the span of a day. Really, I made a game yesterday, Flappy Bird. So we have the option to do some extensions or continue my tutorials. So we're gonna pick up the extensions, I think, another day, and we're gonna get into another game tutorial. So I have like a little a notes app. Wait, let's see if I get the camera to pick it up. There we go. Take some thoughts I put together. Meanwhile, let's see if I can make it see. Down there, over here, Shaka is exporting the Unity video, so we'll get that one up shortly as well. Let's see. Okay, so let's look for another tutorial. I also got the audio working. For some reason on OBS, it was set to like negative decibels on the desktop audio. If you do, I think it was properties. No, it was advanced audio properties. This was like negative, so I set it to 10, I think, and it worked. So now I can hear. Now you guys can hear desktop audio.
Lengthy multi-part.
So yeah, I fixed that from the last recording. And yeah, okay, let's get into another tutorial. Let's just hop right in, I guess. Unity tutorial beginner. Tutorial for beginners. So I've done this one. We're all completed there. I just restarted it, but you know, this is a fire ship, so it's not going to teach me anything, or like how to do anything. Complete course. I think I might do a Baraki's game tutorial. I like that idea. So this is really recent. Let's we'll give it we'll give this one a shot, I think. Wait, was that free code account? Sorry, wait. Oh, yo, sick. Okay. Let's see what we've got going on here. Unity Basics 2023. It's pretty recent too. There's a lot of good videos. Okay. We're gonna do 2D for beginners.
So, you want to...
And then we can come back to the 7-hour tutorial at a different date. Because it took me like an hour to get through a 46-minute video, so...
To be a game developer, maybe you want to take your players on adventures in deep and dark dungeons, pixel art towns, or nightmare-filled forests. It's easier if you know the modern state-of-the-art game development tools that make the whole process from placing the first game object to exporting the final build of your game so much easier. Let's draw a game world for players to discover and explore using tile maps. Let's get creative and design our own unique pixel art player characters, animate them, make them move, add cinematic camera, implement physics and collisions, and so on. Today, we will use a game engine to create a top-down pixel art RPG completely from scratch, and we will learn how to export the game as a native Windows and Mac application. We might also do another build and publish our project as a web game using WebGL technology. Unity is an intuitive, beginner-friendly, and widely used game engine. You can build anything from a small demo to a big, ambitious, genre-defining, multi-platform game. If you check how many job offers are there for Unity developers, you realize it's a very viable career choice. Come try it with me for this project and make up your own opinion.
Okay.
By the end of this class, you will have a playable version of your game as a desktop application for Windows and Mac computers, and you will have another build of the same project as a HTML web game. You can send a link to your friends, and they can play test it in their browsers and give you some feedback. Hit the like if you are ready to discover how easy it is to make games using a game engine. This class is for beginners.
17 subscribers.
Let's install Unity and create a free account. Unity is completely free to use.
Okay, so we are already set up with Unity.
While you are here, you might want to check what learning projects they currently offer. You can just open this 2D pixel art RPG. We will use Unity's 2D universal render.
Okay, so a lot of them look like they're using the Universal 2D, or I say a lot of them as in like, 50%. Move this over here as well. Get just Unity up on the screen of OBS focused as well. Okay, so let's make one. I actually just want to play around with Unity's, I don't know, what Unity's got going on. New project, Universal 2D. Let's see. So, did I do this one or this one? Wait, what did he use? Let's see. Oh, this one used Universal 2D. Interesting.
Online. Project name is Underground Explorer. Now we can tap says where we can organize the game.
Interesting. Actually, I think I want to play around a little bit before I get back into following a tutorial, because I did just do it yesterday. I want to see what I can do with what I've learned. So let's get, okay, regular, wait, we'll just use this one for right now. And we'll call it Playground, because that's what we're going to do. We're just going to play around on it a little bit. Hey, microphone. There we go. Okay. So, while Unity loads that up, let's do some thinking. So, on my little thinking, we could definitely extend the project where we can do extensions and then upload it successfully on itch.io or some other place so people can actually play it for the Flappy Bird. I think I want to do extensions on an actual stream, because then I could sit down and work through things with like commentators interacting. I think it'd be kind of cool. I want to follow up Bracky's game tutorial, figure out itch.io a little bit more, try some game design stuff. I think mostly it's just getting hands-on in C#. Yeah, not C++. I always think it was C++ for some reason. It's not C++. Let's see. So I'll have my little note running over here. I was drawing right before this, so my desk is a little discombobulated, but that's okay. So let's get our video back up in here. So I guess I can just make like, yeah, Unity tutorials. No, that's my video. I should do like Unity tutorials to follow. To try. Yay! Okay. So that's fun. That's fun. It's very fun. Just realized the camera makes my side part look like way more intense than it is. Let's see. Headphones while we wait as well. Okay. There you go. Let's do it like that, I guess. I don't know. Looks kind of goofy. Okay. Let's see. Unity's still doing its thing. Shotcut is still loading as well. So let's go back to see some of these videos. The 2D tutorial. I think maybe we should just try jumping into a game and see how it feels. Rather than following the tutorial, we'll take breaks between. So we'll add this to the tutorials to try. I can't add playlists to anything, but it's okay, I think. Forest Free Code Camp. UI tutorial introduction. Interesting. Bruh. Okay. We have there's a lot of them on YouTube to follow. That's fun. Okay. Actually, I feel like I want to try all of them, because it feels like it'd be enjoyable to learn all stuff, even though a lot of it would be probably repeating the same thing. Ooh, wow, this is gonna take me 51 minutes to export. I'm just putting 2 clips together. Shortcut. Okay. So I guess while we do this, we could probably open up I guess we'll open up Notepad. So here's what we've got going on here. Let's see. We're just gonna try out a game. We need a concept first. So we'll make a game about ducks. I got Rubber Duck right here for Rubber Duck programming. It helps to talk out issues. So we'll make a game about rubber ducks. I think it's cute, simple. You know, nothing too heavy to think. And I want to say platformer, but maybe some sort of battle system where it's like like Shantae, the half genie hero. I always put Ghost, half genie hero. Looks like Unity's up and running. So I guess the first thing we gotta do here is to get a maybe a background going. We need some assets to drop our objects into. So, while Unity packages, I think we can open up, I think it's pixel art. Pixeler art. Let's see. Yes, let me log in and then we can get a very rough concept of assets going. So, logging with Google. My brother used to use this when he would make, I think when he would try to get assets from people, because people would like happily like abide by the idea of making stuff, like, oh yay, someone needs help, sure. Okay, rubber ducks. I think we want to start in a pond, so start in a pond. And I guess the goal of the game, what do rubber ducks do? Collect soap. So soap is an object we can collect, laying around. Okay, I don't even have a pixel art account. Shoot, wait. Let's see. I'll put something together right now. What's going on, bruh? Okay. Looking through. Here. We'll get that going. Misty stars. Okay, we gotta get our game objects going as well. So, 2D objects, sprites. I see. So similar to P5, you can either create a sprite or you can create empty and have that be your playable character. So we'll call this... Wait. Call him Ducky, like Pretty in Pink. So we'll do an IE, just for the sillies. Should we capitalize it? Probably. Let's call it... There we go. So we have our rubber duck. That'll be our playable character. He just set a background color in the last one, so I guess we should maybe do that as well. How did we set the background? It was... Yeah, okay. It's main camera background. We'll set like a nice lightish blue for the sky, so we'll saturate it a bit more, so it's like... Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. For our background. We need to... Let's see, what other game objects are we going to need? Probably need the foreground, so it isn't just fall. Chrome. Wait, I can't read out a password out loud. Wait, let me change it. Okay. I'll just set a random year. Please sign up. Username must be greater unless the only hyphens are acceptable. Okay, I'll hyphenate my name. Jeez, so particular. Okay, so we want to get here. We'll just make a very simple rubber duck asset. I don't even. Oh, I use this for a different game, so they know I have an account. Then they're like, juking me here. Start drawing. New drawing. Sure, what the hell. Okay, wait. I think we'll do 120 by 120, so it'll be a pretty small bird. Yeah, it's just fine by me. Okay. We'll do a... Rubber ducks look like? I guess they're round, huh? So I guess we can smooth out the shape by adding like... So it looks a bit more circular. Wait. Yeah. And then I guess a wing would be like this, and the head. I don't like the head, but okay. Let's get a bucket tool and just... Doing this with a mouse. I know I have a drawing tablet to like properly do this, but... Okay. Rubber duck. Let's see. tool. That looks kind of goofy. Wait, I think it's because of this at the bottom. Can I make it so that square autofills? Sure, we'll just go with that. Okay. Let's see. Bucket tool, 1, 2. Okay, we've got like a little goofy rubber duck here. We'll do a blue eye just to be cute. We'll do both eyes visible. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, I guess I'll just use the pencil tool then, I don't know. Where's the color grabber? Here it is. Fix that. Error. Then we'll do... What do rubber ducks look like? I think they have an orange, right? Alright. And bucket tool, the square. Nope, that's just not gonna work. Okay. We'll just do this then. Okay, we have our little rubber duck, so I think he looks very cute. We'll do a darker, like, outline for the wing, I guess. Let's see. I guess I should increase the size of the pixels for this one. I like the blocky look a lot. I think I'll do a little blocky. And then, wait a second, we can do back to pixel size like 2. Yay, look at that, we got a rubber duck. Okay. We'll call this, I guess I should just download it, huh? Yeah, that looks fine to me. Save drawing. I'll call him Ducky. Uploading. Cute. Okay. Let me go into my files. We'll keep all our assets somewhere. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wait, I gotta put things together here. Unity. Can I make it so folders appear at the top? View. Group by. How do I do that? I just want folders to appear at the top right now. Type. I think it's type. Yeah, here we go. So we'll put all the Flappy Bird stuff into one folder as well. Flappy Bird. That was the assets for that. And we'll call this. We're doing another game about birds. I just realized. Okay. Rubber Ducky. Well, that's what we'll call our little game. Alright. What did we call the file? Let's see. Pixel art drawing. Oh, wait. That's not the right thing. Here. Pixel art drawing. Pixel. You. Come with me. So Unity. Rubber Ducky. You go in here. Yay. Well, what should we call our asset? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Wait. Where's rename? There we go. Rubber Ducky. There we go. Let's drop this guy into Unity and get our rubber duck into... Okay, wait, I don't want this guy over here. Let's get... Where is the tab? Here. No. Files. Drag and drop. I can do this. No? Yes? Yay! Okay, game object. Ducky. How do we make it? So, wait. I want to... No, that isn't what I want to do. I want to add, like, the component. Rubber duck script. I'll just put Ducky script, actually. Ducky script. Create an ad. How did I add the... Wait. How did I add the asset to the thing? There was like a space that I would drag it and drop it, and I don't remember how. Wait a second. Okay. This is why we go back to the tutorial, I guess.
a lot of programming code. Skip that, and in step 1, we're going to that. We can set the camera object's position, rotation, rendering, and pick Sprite Renderer. To make this work, we need to fill
Sprite Renderer. That's what we need to do. Okay. Sprite Renderer. And then we can drag our ducky into here. Yay, look at him. He's so tiny and so low res. Okay, let's zoom the main camera in a lot more. Let's see. How do I do that again? Scale, position, rotation. Look at size. Let's see. In camera size. We'll do like, I think. Is that changing the game at all? Like the. Is it zooming it in and out? It's not really. Okay. Just want scale of 1. Right, so if that's our menu, I guess that's a bit. And size it down to like 3, I think is good. Yeah, okay, I can picture that. Okay, I guess we also need a land, like our foreground. We didn't do that in Flappy Bird, but we need one that just keeps generating, I guess. Ooh, that's gonna be tough. Okay. Okay, we need to get some land in here. So we can close out of files. We can go back to pixel art. Image. Okay. Cool. New drawing. Sure. I'm gonna keep it even simpler for the grass. If it's why is it not just a duck? Why does it rubber duck if it were just doing grass? Collecting soap to get back to the pond. I guess it's just a regular duck. A rubber duck in a duck's world. I don't really know. See, I felt so inspired, but now I actually don't know what I'm saying. Okay. Fill. Heck yeah. There we go. Look at that. It looks so diseased. Okay. Patches of grass like this. Oh my gosh, this looks like so wacky. Okay. I'm not loving it, but it's got texture. Okay. Let's break it up a little bit. I'm just gonna break down the edges basically. This is way too blocky for me. I'm sorry, I cannot. I don't know what's going on, but let's see. Break this down. Okay, I think you have this weird broken up grass texture, but it works, I think. Let's see. And we'll have these like strands of grass around. There we go. See, look at that. We got this weird little pond for our duck to walk around in. And then you should probably have like a dirt thing under. And then, of course, some sort of transition to the dirt. So, gravel, then, look at that. I'm so good at design here. Yay, okay. Just doing this all with my mouse. I'm gonna get, like, arthritis. Okay. So, I guess we need to figure out, while we do all of this, and then the background's just the normal background. Okay, save drawing. Background. Save drawing. I'll download it as well. So, yay. Okay. Downloads, pixel frame 0. X. Unity, rubber ducky. We're gonna call you background. Or I guess foreground. We'll call it, is it foreground or background? We'll call it foreground because technically your character should be walking on top of this. So I guess the first thing we gotta do is find a tutorial. So we are still doing tutorials, just like not as much. So we'll move our little asset thing. We will add our foreground here. Okay. Let's see how to add ground Unity. Okay, Unity terrain tutorial. Terrain. How to add terrain 2D Unity, because we're trying to do this in 2D. Tile maps? Sure.
Hey guys, more Blicky here and welcome back. No, I've got some big videos coming to the main channel. Is a main camera, which is just a flat background color, and I'm going to be starting from scratch. I'm going to show you how we can use the system hierarchy. Go to 2D object, tile map, and then rectangular. Now if I go to my scene view here, I've got a little tab down here that says open, select, and folder. A great way to clearly connect, apply, and close this in our window. Now if we go to our tile map, press on that tile palette again to open this, and now we can actually.
Is this going to result the
Now I
thing
could
I
paint along
want
here like this.
to?
Obviously, doing it like this can be very time consuming. So this is where rule tiling comes in. Now to download these tile map extras, we can do it from our package manager. Now if you go to your Unity registry, you won't actually find it here. What we need to do is enable preview packages so it will show up. So let's go to our little cog in the top right here of our package manager, then advanced project settings, and then in our advanced settings here in our package manager, we can enable preview packages. You might get a little warning, just ignore that. And then in our Unity registry,
I think this is a bit more complicated than I just wanted to do. I just wanted to do like a foreground you could walk on top of that'll stay like that. Let's see.
In this video, we'll use tile maps. I'll also show you how to do auto tiling using tile rules. First, I grab this tile map asset from Rotting Pixels that I'll link below. Then I open my simple 2D platformer, which I made in a previous video, which I'll also link below. Now, to use tile maps, you'll need to make sure that in your package manager you have 2D tile map editor installed. And if you want to do the auto tiling part of this video, you'll also want 2D tile map extras. Now, open our tile map sprite, set the pixels.
Do I have tile maps in here? Okay, we're gonna learn how to do tile maps, I guess, to make this game. I guess, let's see. See, this is top down. That's not exactly what I want. I guess I need to do how to build a platformer, because that's kind of what I'm doing here. How to platformer Unity.
so let's go ahead and click new project. Once I click on new project, I get to select where I want to.
Here we go.
Hello and welcome to a brand new tutorial series where you'll learn how to make a 2D platformer even if you are a complete beginner. In this
Yay.
video, I want to focus on teaching you the basics of Unity while making a game that has movement, jumping, wall jumping and sliding, shooting mechanics.
Okay, so we definitely want to have jumping and movement. I think shooting for sure, because this is we're gonna do battle. I don't know what we're gonna battle, but maybe like other you know, we'll battle ducks. It's a rubber duck in a duck world. That's what we're gonna a rubber duck in a duck world. That's what we're doing here. Rubber duck in a duck world. That's our motto here. So collecting soap, and we can fire that soap at things. Well, yeah, I mean, that sounds fun. Okay. Enemies will be regular ducks, which I can design later. Enemies and traps. Basic stat system. What stats should we have as a river duck? I guess soap would be, I guess how much soap you have. We'll see, we'll figure it out. And then multiple levels will just be, we'll just go until we have a final boss.
Multiple types of enemies and traps, a basic stat system, and multiple levels. Keep in mind that what you see on the screen right now is just something that I made quickly in one day just to get the basics working. Final game will look much better and have a lot more features. So on this note, we can start the video. The first step is to install Unity Hub, which is a program that...
Okay, we have Unity.
Add button in the top right corner of your window and add Unity. Alright, next up we have to choose all the modules and additional programs that we want to install. First of all, I recommend you install Microsoft Visual Studio if you don't have
Okay, we have VS Studio.
Basically, what these modules do is that they allow you to take the course and WebGL. Basically, what they do on these platforms is a playable game. When you're ready to continue, accept all the conditions, press done, and wait for it to install. Once it's finished, select projects in the top left corner, then press new in the top right corner. Once you're done with that, you're going to see a scene that tells you to pick a template. For this game, we're going to go with 2D because we're making
How
a
old
2D
is this
platform.
one? 4
Then
years.
choose the name for your project below. Now we can take a look at the layout.
Okay, hierarchy, cleanse all our objects.
Once you do this, you're going to see a new sprite object pop up in the hierarchy window. You can right-click it or press F2 to rename it to player. Now we can select the player object by left-clicking it. You're going to see.
Okay, so interesting. We're gonna do picture-in-picture, and we're gonna compare. We're gonna do some stuff, and we're gonna compare.
That it becomes blue once you select it. Now we can assign an image to our player. To do this, you need to press on this right button.
Okay, so we're gonna do his sprite thing then. How did he do that? Wait, I made a sprite. How do we do that? Okay. 2D objects, sprites. Let's see. What did he do? Let's go back to tab. drop down did he
Once you
have?
do this, you're going to see a new object and sprite, which is basically
2D objects.
the 2D image. Once you do this, you're going
Sprite.
to see
Okay, so it looks like that he doesn't. Okay, so we get the same thing as he does. We just didn't use new sprite. We just called it we did an empty object and then added sprite renderer to
sprite
it.
object pop up in the hierarchy window. You can right click it or press F2 to our player. To do this, you need to press on the sprite button on the right side and then select the background image for now. Now you see a small white square in the middle of the screen, and this is our player. And obviously it's
Okay,
not good, so
we have our player. We have our rubber
to
duck.
actually edit the object, we need to go to the scene view. Most of our work will be done in this window, so make sure to remember its position. We need to zoom in on the player, and to do this we have two options. First one is to double click the player object in the hierarchy window, and the second one is to use the mouse wheel. Once you're done with this, I want you to focus on the transform component in the top right corner. Every game object in Unity will have a transform component, and it will allow you to change its position, rotation, and size. For example, you can see me moving the player left and right, and forward and backwards by using a 3D game ACU to reset all the positions and rotations to 0.
Okay.
The entire project, not just an emergency. Investigate and find what you need. I'm pointing this out because when you have big projects, it's very easy to lose stuff because you misplaced it or you just forgot to put it in the right folder.
Right.
Because we don't want this to happen, let's give some structure to our project. First, rename the scenes folder to levels and sample scene to level 1.
Rename scenes to levels and sample scene to level 1. Okay. Let's see. Scenes to levels. So we'll do that, might as well. Levels. I don't actually have a sample scene in here, do I? Levels, sample scene. We'll call it level 1. Okay, sure. Level 1. I'm pretty sure I named it the same way he did, but if he didn't, it's okay. Yeah, it's fine.
Once you're done, left click on assets, then right click to create 2 new folders. The first one
Okay, so he's helping us organize right now. So we're going to, inside assets, we're going to do sprites. Let's see. Or is there a folder in here? Hello. Create folder sprites and scripts. Okay, so we didn't do that in this last one, but it's definitely good we're getting organized. Can I move this into sprites? Yeah. I'll call the background a sprite.
one will be called sprites, and it's going to contain all the images in the game. And the second one will be called scripts, and it will contain all the C# scripts that will make our game work.
Okay.
Now let's import our first image into the game. I have a black square that I'm going to drag into the sprites folder. I'm going to put the link in the description in case you want to use the same image as I did. Next up, open sprites folder by left-clicking it. Then select the player in the hierarchy and drag the new square into a sprite field. Now you'll see that the screen is black, which is caused by the fact that the player is too big, so zoom out a bit. If you want to see how big the player is in the game, you can switch back to a game view. And now we can adjust the scale of the player. 0.5 looks good to me, so I'm going to set it to 0.5 on all axes. Alright, we have a player. Now we can create the ground. I'm going to switch back to the scene view and select the player object in the hierarchy. And I'm going to duplicate it by either pressing Ctrl D or Command D. As a result, we have a player 1 object, which I'm going to rename to ground. Now we need to change.
Okay, so we're going to duplicate it. So we're going to delete this game object because I actually have a purpose for it right now. And we're going to duplicate it and call it ground. Let's see, rename it ground.
Change the position and size of the ground. An easy way to do it is to press this button on the top bar, which is going to allow you to drag the object around and change its size by dragging the edges. When you're done,
Okay, interesting. I actually have a ground already set, so let's see if we can just drag this in and we'll see what happens. Okay, back to scene. Let's readjust this ground. Massive ground, bro. We also need the duck to be on top of it, so I don't really know how exactly we're gonna do this. Kind of goofy. That's super duper goofy. Okay, so low resolution. Okay. Interesting. Okay.
you can check out the game view to see if everything is looking as you expected. Now let's get this to work. Select the player in the hierarchy, then press Add Component on the right side. Once you see the pop-up,
Okay. Player. Come on, see
type in
that.
box and select Box Collider 2D. Make sure to
Box Collider 2D. Box Collider 2D.
pick the 2D variant. This is important. If you zoom in on your player now while you're in scene view, you will see that it has green edges, which means that anytime this object is going to collide with another object that has a collider, it's not just going to go through it. For example, our player will not hit the ground and fall through. It will hit the ground and stop. Now that we have a collider on our player, we need another one on the ground as well. So make sure to choose the ground, press Add Component, and select the Box Collider 2D again.
Cool.
We're getting very close to the result now. Now, our player has a box collider.
Does that mean theoretically if I just like put this all together, would my little rubber duck have something to land on? Okay, I just want to run this before anything. Okay, it doesn't have gravity actually, so I guess it'll collide. I don't know if it'll, you know. Okay, yeah, there's nothing to do in the game right now. Save.
which means it's going to register collisions, but it's not going to be able to fall to the ground or move around because it doesn't have a physical body yet. To solve this issue, we need to select the player, press Add Component, and select Rigid Body 2D. A rigid
Okay, so rigid body 2D again. Rigid body 2D.
body does exactly what I just told you. It gives an object a physical body that can be influenced by outside forces, for example,
Let's see.
gravity. If you press the play button on the top part of your screen now, you're going to see that the player falls to the ground. When you're
Let's see. Will it fall to the ground? Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. You know, you didn't really fall to the ground, buddy. Yeah, you just moved up. I don't really know what that's supposed to mean for me here. Dynamic mass. I don't really know what to do there, but we'll just leave it as is.
When you're done testing, make sure to press the play button again to exit play mode, otherwise your changes will not be saved. Next step is to make our player move left and right. And to do this, we need to create our first C#
Okay, this background is really bug. This foreground's bugging me. It's like the whole reason why I did this tutorial. The okay, deck 2D view. Okay, I won't do layers yet because I don't really know what I'm doing there. But I want to make this background behind the bird. Like it's not that complicated. Okay, they reflect these glasses hurt my eyes. Okay. Oh, okay. So that's an issue. It's registering the ground hitbox as right here. So it is landing, but the ground doesn't actually stop until these little parts here. So how do I? Okay. I made myself into. Let's see, box collider. Ground, I think. Okay, wait. I want to do what they did with the offset. So, let's see. This. So this tutorial, we did like a little trick with making...
Another component. So let's add as a green outline. It's a bit off-center for me, so I'll use the offset to move it. And a little game design trick. If we make the collider a bit smaller than the image, it will let the player get through the
collider is at the radius?
even if they just...
Okay. So was he editing it on the bird? Oh, he was. I want to... Can I go negative with this one? Let's see. -5. No, it just doesn't let me. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Okay. We make the collider a bit smaller than the image. Oop. Where'd he go? off into abyss, so you just didn't even hit it anymore. Okay, that's a little bit weird. Why is that? Why did it do that? 1. Because now it's landing, but... Or I guess it's going through the box. The collider just isn't even there anymore. God, why does it take so long just for you to run it? Ground, what did you do? It's offset by 2. Nope. See, now it's just, it is still hitting the box, but it should just hit the outline rather than this outline. I don't want this outline here. Oh my god, I freaking... Okay. Pain. Agony. Okay. We're gonna try out some of the composite operators because I honestly don't know what I'm doing here. That didn't do anything. Cool. Intersect. Difference. Takes so long to reload the domain. Oh my goodness. Come on, bruh. I didn't do anything either. Yes. Wait, I did it. We can edit the collider geometry now. Okay. That's it. That's okay. Let's try it this time. Maybe it'll land on the ground and it will stay on the ground. Maybe. Maybe we get it? Why? Ugh, okay. Why? Why is it not falling to the ground? It's also not letting me do anything. This. See, it's not even... Okay, there we go. See, when it was here, the bird just stayed in position, I guess. Did you go like this, maybe? Whoa. We got it. We got it. It's touching the ground. The bird is on the ground, folks. The bird is on the ground. Okay. Now we're gonna make it so it's like actually on the ground. Okay. We can do that. We can do that. I think we're just moving the entire thing, actually. Wait, okay. This. Grab the green arrow. Nope. Grab this, this. Ha, bruh. Just let me move this little box a little bit more. Please, bruh. Maybe. Maybe. Will it? Will it? Won't it? Will it? Won't it? Let's see. Okay, kind of, but the bird is still behind the ground. I don't really like that. I want to make the bird on top of the ground. I do want some depth, so I do want the ground behind the bird, but how do I do that? We're gonna try layers. We're gonna try it. We're just gonna see. You UI transparent test. We'll call this one background, maybe. I don't know. Actually, no. We're not gonna do layers yet. We're just gonna try to find. I just want to make the. Okay, Unity. We're gonna do Unity docs here, or not? I guess new tab doesn't want it. Okay. How to make one object behind another Unity 2D. I'm gonna put object in front of another, please. Okay, stop. I don't need to log in. Okay. Sprite renderer. Order. More number puts layer forward. Okay. Additional settings. So if I put a ducky at 1, would it maybe? Will it? Because more number is, it's on top. Yeah. Yes! Okay. Our duck is on the ground. Our duck is on the ground. Doing this for an hour and I got a duck, gravity, and ground. But look at that. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? That duck is on that ground. And it will be on that ground. It will be on that ground. Actually losing it. Shotcut isn't even done exporting. It's only 78%. Okay. Okay, back to our other tutorial. Come back here. Come back here, you beautiful tutorial. Save. Please, let's save. Please, let's save.
Script. Make sure to open the scripts folder first, right click, create, and C# script. We need to pick a name, so let's call it player movement. Now, in order to attach.
Whoa, okay. Wait. We're making a C# script called player movement.
C# script. We need to pick a name, so let's call it player movement. Create, script. Make sure to open the scripts folder first, right click, create, and C# script. We need to pick a name, so let's call it player movement.
Okay, I guess we're not doing it in the thing. Okay, interesting. Scripts, create, script, empty C# script, player movement. Sure, why not?
Now, in order to attach the script to the player object, we need to select the player and drag the player movement on it. Once you're done, you can double click the
Okay, that's
script so we can write.
okay. Wait a second. I want to delete the script. I changed my mind. I have a better idea here. Okay. Delete. Yeah, we're good. Okay, chat. So we have Ducky script in here. So we did something different where we just made a script in the thing. He's trying to make it in assets and then drag it in. I think.
Code. Every time I open a script, I prefer to delete everything.
Can I just do everything in one script though? I don't really see a need to do anything else. Okay, wait, let's take a breather for a second. I don't like how he did it, so I'm gonna do it my way. So we'll still do player movement and Ducky script separate. It just takes so long. Come on. Alright. Add a component. Script. I just want a script. Okay. Add component. There we go. See? Exactly what I needed to do. Just type back and forth. Okay. Player movement script. We're still gonna name like the game toolkit guy scripts. I like how it says Ducky script, and this one was just like, yeah, I don't even want to look at that. I think we're gonna have to edit. We're gonna edit it now once we move some stuff around. Okay, we got duck to land on the foreground. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Let's open it up. That's not what I wanted. I just wanted to open it up. Get back in the freaking... Okay. There we go.
Every time I open a script, I prefer to delete everything I don't need inside it so I can get it to a clean state. This is just a personal preference, but you can do it if you like. Then we can actually start planning on how to properly move our player. You remember that we gave our player a rigid body 2D. Now we can use it in order to apply forces to make the player go left and right. In order to use the rigid body in code, we need to create a reference to it. This is why I create...
Okay. Hold up. We're gonna create a reference, so private rigid body 2D body.
this variable of type rigid body 2D that has the name body. Now, every time we're going to use the rigid body from our player component, we're going to type in body and call some functions. But this is only half of the work.
Wait, why does he not have... Oh no, he doesn't have start and update. Okay, so we're gonna have to go back and look at the other code to compare because this is 4 years old. Okay.
Now we need to show our code where to take this body from. In this case, I will use an await method. As you can see in the description right here, awake is called every time the script is loaded. So every time you start the game, the script is being loaded and the awake method is being executed. On to the next part, which
I think awake is start. I'm not gonna lie. Every time the game is started, this code's executed. First execution of update. Okay.
involves using the getComponent method. You can see that I typed here body equals getComponent rigid body 2D. But how does this exactly work and
That doesn't look right to me. We're gonna look at... Okay, wait, we're gonna close out of pixel art because we're not gonna do any more assets today, I think. That's not what I want to open. Okay, we're good with our overlap. Player order. You. Come here. Nope, that's great. Okay, I don't have Ethernet right now, so I'm gonna return to this video for what I can do. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take a pause on this, and I will get back to you guys in a minute or so. Yeah. See you guys in a bit.